Kamitan Arts. These are the VAP Jam sessions. And tonight we have a very blessed and talented artist who I had the pleasure of meeting around the time that we were doing our Poetry for Grenfell work in the West London community. And I met RK9 a few years ago. And he really did. His aura, his energy, you know, so vibrant, so positive, so grateful. He's the sort of person that's very appreciative of life and people that are around him as well. And I think that's an amazing quality to have. RK9 took part with us in the Bush Theatre Poetry for Grenfell book launch, which was also the 1 year on. It was a great gathering of people that were all supporting our community post Grenfell. And RK9 rocked that stage with his blessed message. So for tonight, I'd like you all to give some love and a big round of applause. You can unmute now for RK9.
Thank you. Hi guys, hope everyone's having a good evening so far today. Hope it gets better, and I hope I can add to it and make it even better for you guys as well. Kind of started making music as a bit of a hobby at first. Like it was kind of like it would be like summertime, or it would be in between school, and I'd kind of be stepping away from sports in that time and just kind of seeing, all right, what can I do to enhance what I'm already doing? Like I'm already doing the sports, I'm already doing I was doing a bit of drama and acting at the time. And then it got to the point where I kind of wanted to push and kind of expand. And I was looking towards, all right, so my options are I can expand sports-wise and focus on that, or I can explore options musically. And exploring musically kind of took a greater effect on me. And I kind of wanted to explore that world a lot more. And now I'm in a better place where I kind of know where I want to be, and I know what I want to sound like, but I'm still learning the whole industry. Actually, on April 16th will be, I believe, the 11th anniversary since my grandfather passed. So I wanted to dedicate this set to him tonight. My first piece, I will start with my poem. So a bit about this poem called Clown, a personal experience I was going through where I kind of felt like no matter what I did, I wasn't really appearing as somebody serious or somebody who wanted to be heard or somebody who had a gift to show people. I kind of felt like I was just a laughing stock to people despite anything I was going through. Here we go. Clown. You see a show, a spectacle, and you want a better view. Rushing towards the front row, you've got the best seats. Lucky you. A voice announces that the show is almost on and that they're starting soon. Then a hush falls all over the circus room. Out comes a clown. He's looking down and pulls out a flask. Takes a swig, then lets out a sigh, like appearing here's a task. Murmurs of disapproval start flooding, but you don't have to ask about their direction. It only takes a couple seconds of recollection to understand these words have an inflection and inflict a toll upon the clown, whose frown starts to fall down and even more down. He doesn't appear to be doing well. He doesn't seem to be in place, but what started as sadness sprouted a scowl across his face. But then he started a dance, a ballet dance, with an elephant's grace, grabbed a bucket full of water and flung it all over the place. Silence. It's supposed to be golden, so for what it's worth, please don't question why we spend all the time in silence looking for prices. A cold stare from the audience still burns hot enough to melt the ices. But I believe that's just the start. Despite being tall as the rock, somehow the clown still feels as small as Kevin Hart. A little boy ran and hugged the clown and dislodged the flask from within his vest. With tears in his eyes, he looked up with a plea. The clown fell to his knees, his heart starts to bleed. A hug ensues, with the familiar sound of a man's weep. But the audience erupts with laughter, but the laughter is silent. The clown laughs and he cries, but now he does so in silence, and he does so in private. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow, brilliant.
Thank you very much, RK9. Thank you very much for sharing.
What you'll do when the lockdown's over, what do you really want to do? And what I want to do is, when I can, I will go to the sea. Cast off my walking boots when I reach the beach. Shed my socks, I'll dig my feet, grab as much sand as I can. My toes curled like crab claws, a life of their own. Grabbing like the machine next to the hospital, and grind till the crunchy wet grains shed my skin. Exfoliate the soles, twist and drive my heels, the balls tingling like a drill. When I can, I will tread the water, dodge the rocks, pop seaweed, let sea spray lick me. Gradual waves lap to my belly. My tresses laid on my tempur pillow, sheathed in white. Throw the sheet over me, put the ocean to bed. Sleep and think of moving with and moving to the sea.
Thank you. That is so beautiful, Wendy, and so is the music. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Thanks, Caroline. Absolutely gorgeous compliment. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
I had heard from one of my friends a couple years back, and I asked him and I pleaded with him, please let me remix your song. That's all I'm interested in. Like, your song is amazing. I don't want to do it any injustice, but I need to remix your song. And he finally gave me permission to get the instrumental. Like, he gave me the instrumental a couple years back. I finally got to work with the song, and I got to put it in a way that it became my own. And honestly, I have to big him up for this, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't have been able to make this song without him giving me the all clear and letting me get the instrumental to kind of work with the song in my own sort of way. Yeah, let's do it. Boy, it's funny how 7 days can make a difference. Boy, it's funny how several hate but need assistance. It's funny how brothers will call you brother but lacking communication. You make it, then they complain that you keeping your distance. Girl, it's crazy how love will make you grown. Girl, it's crazy how people play like they're your own. It's crazy you give your heart to a girl. She amazes you with the world, but she'll toss that just like your heart was just made to be thrown. People saying that they love you, but really they mean it. Feeling like I'm only cherished when things are convenient. Like, now that I'm getting money, can't none of these haters sum me in. My past women crushes have broken my heart still. I'm saying people change and start acting indecent. Cause I'm doing well now, brothers texting for pieces. It's strange, cause if I fell on my face while out in public, I'm never trusting a lame to keep it a secret. The people I call homies take notice of my endeavors, but hardly give me a dab for the fact that I'm doing better. Family I haven't talked to in years, cause I learned that I'm just talking while I'm chasing my career, but it's the hand I was dealt, Jack chasing to be a king without a queen by my side, cause I trust none with a ring, no diamond to bestow in the club is where she stayed. Lost my heart to a girl, but I don't care like it's spades, or I'm overthinking at 3 a.m. in the morning, sitting alone, drinking, thinking this is what I was born with, but I never forfeit. Fit in the four where the four fits. You went with me, I'll never force it. This flows like faucets. For this is my life and the key to my fortune. Disrespecting my direction, my hand is made for a chin, but I had a bit of a violent streak on these violent streets. You were a target if you weren't seeing eye to eye with me, but I guess I get that from my father, and I give him resentment because of what his actions did to my mother. See, I'm 1 of 4, but I made moves on the proper side. I say 1 of 4 because I don't account for my father's side. Now I'm showing the locks. These haters wishing the differences we show interlock, but I'm the pick, like what a thief shows in the lock. I'm the coldest of soldiers, boulders on both shoulders with a soul. You behold, like the moment I pop, holding a Glock, taking this whole era for ransom. It's about to get ugly, like I can't do handsome. Thank you.
Wow.
Okay, now.
Wow.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Them lyrics though. Who are your main rappers that you listen to? Or
Oh, my main rappers.
music artists.
Growing up, it was mainly 50 Cent, a lot of Eminem, like a ridiculous amount of Eminem. Nowadays, it's more Kevin Gates, Dave East. Bit of XXXTentacion is where I'm at right now, I think. But,
Thank you very much for sharing. Okay, now.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. You guys have been amazing, honestly. Thank you.
This poem is quite a sad poem, and so it's changing the vibe a bit, so it's keeping it real. But I don't know how many of you saw that last month there was a young man that died in Cardiff, Mahmoud Hassan. He was arrested and taken to police station overnight and then released without any charge. Went home and was feeling so rough, he was injured all over, went to sleep and he never woke up again. So it's pretty sad. But it's a poem that I wrote for the campaign for justice for him. So yeah, not a nice way to start the year with another young black man killed at the hands of the state. So it's called Justice for Mahmoud. Mahmoud Mohammed Hassan, a happy, loving young black man, family orientated, kind and caring, loved, elated, a shocking start to a new year for all those who held him dear. Alleged someone called on the police. He was accused of breaching peace. Taken and kept overnight, released without charge come daylight. But what happened during that night fills us with pain, anger and fright. Can't excuse the situation. Left Cardiff Bay police station, battered, bruised, wounded, blood-stained. His injuries had left him drained. Needed medical assistance, abuse followed by negligence. South Wales police left him to die, trying to cover up and lie. His injured state would make you weep. Poor Mahmoud needed to sleep. In pain and weak, rested his head, but never arose from his bed. At the age of 24, death had knocked at Mahmoud's door. Tried, but he couldn't be revived, not something that could be survived. Even in death without dignity, loved ones denied the right to see. They left him on his kitchen floor. On his family shut the door. Justice for Mahmoud, we will not rest. This is a demand, not a request. Police can't just beat and batter. Not just a hashtag, Black Lives Matter.
Just gonna add to that. Unjust laws and unjustified killings, unjust actions for unjustified winnings, unjust laws and unjustified killings, unjust actions, unjust laws and unjustified killings, unjust actions for unjustified winnings, unjust laws and unjustified killings, unjust actions, actions. Where are your just actions? Actions. Unjust laws and unjustified killings, unjust actions for unjustified winning, unjust laws and unjustified killings, unjust actions. Actions. Where are your just actions? Thank you, Zita. And fans.
At the time, I used to get like images just flash in my mind, like it would just like be for like a split second, and it would like leave an impression. And so I would draw it and then paint it. So this is one of the images that came to me like that. And not long after this, I started learning how to meditate. It was almost like my subconscious mind was telling me, you need to start meditating. And so not long after I did this painting, I started learning how to meditate. So the interpretation, my interpretation, is that your mind is a garden and your thoughts are the seeds. So your job is to keep the garden of your mind well cultivated.
It's okay, lovely. Warina, Jasmine. I'm trying to get us all together so I can screenshot it. Perfect.
I'm just trying to dig out a poem about the moon, since we have this amazing, beautiful.
Yeah, actually, I've got one about the moon, but it's not. It's just a tiny one. I might find it as well. Go on then.
Yeah, this is quite short, and I wrote it, I think, in the middle of the night last year, in October at some point. So it's about kind of getting up and being pulled out by the draw of the moon in the night. So the pull of the moon. Up in the sky, up in the night by the pull of the moon, not a moment too late, nor a moment too soon. Something draws me out of my bed. No idea what it is. There's an invisible thread. It lifts my chest and the rest of me follows. This day lying down leaves my soul feeling hollow. So I find myself standing at my back door, stepping into my garden with something to explore. A moment of wonder as I look to the sky, the moon shining brightly, it winks and says, "Hi." What in the world is it communicating? There's something to tell me. What is it advocating? A decision to make, an action to take, or just to be in its presence and absorb wisdom from heaven. It recharges me, it rejuvenates, a planetary energy that never abates. It seeps its way into my deepest core like waves of the sea washing up to my shore. Adding magic to my way of being, a unifying force, though equally freeing. I am all, I am nothing. Can I say that out loud without actually blushing?
Lovely. Good. Yeah.
The song, I call it Thankful. Took me a while to fully come to terms with what I wanted to put in that song, because I felt like there was so much, but I wanted to keep it as true to me as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because me personally, I find myself to be that sort of party person. I like to go to a party. I like to be in the vibe around people now. All right. I've got to thank God for the life that he gave me. I got to thank God for the life that he gave me. I've got to thank God for the life that he gave me. I got to thank God for the life that he gave me. And thanks to my parents, the way that they raised me, man, look what they made me. I'm on my way to the stars. I'm taking off like a rocket. If Wilson, whatever, he stepped out of pocket. Do not hit my phone if it's not talking profit. The prophet is here. But man, the prophet is here. Swear to God, this is my year. This is my year. Till I ain't playing no more. All of these rappers should fear, but I think they should fear. Cause I just lost my boy to the ops. How they gonna put my day one on the locks? He ain't no Houdini, he's stuck in that box. This feeling's the worst. Pray he don't come out that place in a hearse. It's my sisters, my brothers, and family first. So while he unlock, I'ma put in his work. So when he come out, yeah, we all can be turned. Yeah, we all can be turned. Come at me, you get hurt. Cause I bring that poison. And my rapping is fools. But these girls are so hurt cause they tell me they love me. But I only love money. But no love for these honeys. I'm counting these hundreds. I do it, I does it. This life, man, I love it. I've got to thank God for the life that he gave me, because life is amazing. The nights is amazing. The women, the greatest. The drinks is the greatest. Man, we almost made it, but stuff is so crazy. I got to thank God for the life that he gave me, because life is amazing. The nights is amazing. The women, the baddest. The drinks are the greatest, but we almost made it. Stuff is so crazy. I've got to thank God for the life that he gave me. But I got to thank God for the life that he gave me. I've got to thank God for the life that he gave me. I got to thank God for the life that he gave me. Yeah, I'm thankful. I got my money up. I'm living good. I'm living how a brother should. And I just wish another would try me. They gonna end up like it's IG. Headshot, that's an ID. Now they want to talk peace when they stop me. Now they want to talk peace like they Gandhi. See, before all the money, before all the women, before I was stunting, they called me a loser. They said I'd be nothing, but I kept my head up and I said forget it. And I did it solo, didn't ask for no help. Forget all these haters, I'm here for the wealth. Forget all the fighting, I'm here for the belt. Forget all the hating, I'm here for myself, man. I do this for me. What did they think? You think I care what the haters gonna say? You think I care about the haters like that? You think their opinions is changing my days? If you ain't with my bro, then I don't want to hear it. Bro told me I need to link with these haters, but why do a song if I know I don't feel you? I gotta be parallel. I swear I don't feel you. I gotta thank God for the life that he gave me. Thank you.
I'm loving that. Can we actually join in the chorus with you? Can we join in the chorus?
Yay, thankful.
I'm feeling that. Okay, 9. How does the chorus go? I got to thank God for the life that he gave me.
I've got to thank God for the life that he gave me.
All right, can we try it together, guys? 1, 2, 3. I gotta
thank God
for the life that he gave me. I've got to thank God for the life that he gave me.
For the life that he gave me. Yeah.
I gotta thank God for the life that he gave me.
That's it. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Brilliant.
So thank you all for being here with us today. Please
thank you.
find us online. Thank you to RK9.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
Nice
I
meeting you.
love tonight,
And
honestly.
to Anna Suhab, and to Karolinka, and to all of you, and to Wanda Ronda.
And to you.
Thank you.